Hey there, Dion Johnson here, strategic partner, spiritual advisor, and executive power coach to women in board level leadership. I'm also the author of this book, Influential Woman, a fresh approach to tackling inequality and leading change at work. And if you are a woman in senior leadership, you want to you want to be the leader of, the initiator of, the innovator of, the influencer of important, meaningful change, then this book really is for you. It's got your name on the front. Look, Influential Woman, that's you. So get yourself a copy. Okay. Today, I want to ask you a question. I want to ask you, how are you getting ready for opportunities that are about to open up before you? Are you getting ready for the opportunities that are opening up before you? Now, there is this saying, I don't know if you've ever heard it, but it's about luck. It says that luck is when preparation meets opportunity. Now, I'm not a big believer in luck. I believe in divinely orchestrated purpose. But there's something to this saying, right? That when you prepare and you prepare, and then opportunity comes, and you're able to, because you prepared, you're able to seize that opportunity, then it looks like luck. It looks like wow, like she's lucky or he's lucky, like this thing just happens. Well, it doesn't just happen. You were preparing and you were preparing and you were preparing, and then the right time, the right moment came along, and you were ready for it. You were ready for it. You were expecting it. You could seize it. You had the ability. You developed the capacity, and therefore you were able to maximize the opportunity that came your way. You know, I've been thinking about this. At the end of last year, I had this real kind of um, I received this understanding that 2024 was going to be the year of the leader. And in my mind, in my prayer life and in my meditation life and in my thinking through this understanding, I realized that it was 2024 was a year to really take the emphasis off leadership and put the focus on leaders, put the focus on developing leaders, and so that the leadership could take care of itself, right? So if you develop the leader, then then the way that they lead will automatically by default shift as they grow. So I knew that this was the year for me to focus on my development as a leader and help my clients to grow as true leaders, not just managers, you know, but leaders in the truest sense of the word. And as I was meditating on this and really stepping over into 2024 and walking this out, there was this melody that was playing in my mind. I really hate singing it, but I just feel compelled to share it like I received it. It was this melody that was in my mind saying, 2024 is the year to prepare for your open door. So get ready, get ready, get ready. And it was just playing on repeat in my heart, and I couldn't not pay attention to it. I was feeling like I'm being prompted to remember that this was the year of great opportunities. The doors, they speak of opportunity. And so if 2024 is a year to prepare for an open door, that means that opportunities are about to open up and swing open before us, and that we needed to be ready. As I think about this, I think about Zoom. Remember, you know, Zoom, the platform that I'm recording this on right now, the platform that everybody uses for, well, I know we use Teams, some people use Teams, but, you know, Zoom I remember when Zoom came, because before Zoom, everybody was using Skype. Remember Skype? So I ran my business on Skype. I would have all my meetings on Skype. Well, I did my meetings in person, but you know what I mean. That any online meeting was dealt with through Skype. And then Skype kind of fell into the abyss as everybody started talking about Zoom. I remember the day when I thought, you know, somebody said to me, meet me on Zoom. And I thought, what the heck is Zoom, right? But Zoom were these underdogs in a really highly saturated market. and they decided that they were going to set up shop. Their story is fascinating. They really struggled to find backing and funding. They really they were the underdogs. They were entering into a really heavily saturated market, that the chances were really slim, but yet still they launched, they put one foot in front of the other, and then they just carried on doing their thing, developing their product, you know, listening to their customers, getting more customers, just moving slowly, one step at a time, preparing for growth in this saturated market, right? But then what happened in 2020? In 2020, the world shut down. Business as we know it was irreparably halted. It was stopped, and everybody needed to move their business online. Enter Zoom. Zoom was there, ready to seize this opportunity. And so it was one of the 5 fastest growing businesses at the time of the pandemic. Why? Because it was going along from the underdog and the unknown and from obscurity, taking one step at a time, building until all of a sudden here comes this world shift, this environmental door opens up, this global door opens up, and then enter Zoom, who had been preparing all of this time. And I'm thinking, that's how it's going to be for us. 2024 is the year to be like Zoom. Maybe you are a woman in senior leadership who has kind of lost your unique sound, or you know, you're not maximizing the opportunity of leadership so much. Remember when you wanted to create big change? Remember when you wanted to see things radically shift? Remember when you wanted to transform outcomes? Well, I know that so many people who start off hungry for change and enthusiastic about making a difference, somehow through the work process, through the pressure, through the politics, through the isms and the schisms, they just kind of lose their mojo a little bit. They kind of just sort of, you know, get on with the daily task of just surviving in the marketplace leadership right now, right? And maybe you identify, but what I feel I'm being led to share is that 2024 is the year to change all that. No more just sort of plodding along, no more just sort of holding back, no more being quiet, no more playing small. This is the time to really prepare to be the kind of leader that you once dreamt you'd be, or be the kind of leader that you are yet to be. This is about speaking up, preparing your message, thinking about who you are, what it is that you bring uniquely to the table, really getting it ready for market, really getting it ready to present to your audience, organizing your ideas. I love to say to my clients that we all need to be, as influencers and influential leaders and powerful leaders, we all need to be developing our well thought out, carefully put together professional point of view. Just imagine if a doorway was about to open up for you to make your most significant change. You know, that change that that's on your heart, that's heavy, that the change that you want to see in your organization, the change that you want to see in your industry, the change that you want to see in your world. Imagine if an opportunity came, somebody put a mic in your hand and you were able to stand before a room full of your most ideal people that could make that change come to pass. What if an opportunity was about to happen where you could address and speak directly into the hearts and the minds and the souls and the leadership of the people who were able to be part of the movement that you were born to make? Imagine if the opportunity was about to swing open for you to make your mark in your organization, your industry, or your field, for you to really bring your nuanced, unique, valuable insights and ideas that could really change things. Imagine if you had audience with the movers and the shakers, or the financiers, or the inventors, or the workers, or the team, the people that were really needed to bring your vision to pass. Would you be ready. 2024 is the year to prepare for your open door. The world is changing. Everything's shifting. Everything's moving. Like where before they weren't interested, what if a situation occurred in the world, in your world, where now all of a sudden they're ready for you? Now, because of what's happening out here, they need what you've been saying on the inside here. You know, what I was thinking when I was thinking about this last night, this message came to me last night, and what I was thinking was, they won't know to call for you. They won't know that you're the one that they now need to listen to, or do business with, or give the microphone to, or pick the brain of, or invite to the conference or the party or the whatever it is. They won't know that it's you that they need unless you start speaking it now, unless you start being really visible, really vocal, and really publicly powerful with your deepest, truest, nuanced insights and ideas for your organization, your industry, and your field. I dare you to show up more powerfully. I dare you to open your mouth and begin to speak. Show people who you are, show people what you think. This is how you get ready for that time. Because you see, if Zoom had kind of stayed held back from launching, if Zoom had decided, you know what, we're not ready, or we're too small to go up against these big giant Skypes and the likes. If Zoom had decided, oh, there's no more need, and people have what they need, there's no point in me showing up and presenting this idea, presenting our particular nuanced offering, then 2020 would have been a very different year for Zoom. And 2024 is the year to prepare for your open door. It's coming. The question is, will you be ready for it? Will you be able to seize this opportunity? Will you be able to run with it? Will you be organized enough in your thinking about who you are, your authority, your right, your power to say what you want to say, to be who you are here to be, to lead the way that you are here to lead? Will you be ready by knowing what your message is, knowing what the vision is, knowing what will people be able to associate you with the problem that they're going through? Will people be able to associate you as a credible voice, an influential voice in your space when the situation arises where they need your voice? Time to get ready. Get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready. Be ready, influential woman. And if you want to know how I can help you to start to organize your well thought out, carefully put together point of view, if you want to do some work with me around how to recognize who you are now, how you begin to show up more powerfully, then please reach out using the link that accompanies this video. It's time for us to get ready. Opportunities are about to knock. And the question is, will you be able to open that door, and will you be able to walk through that door? I hope so. I'm Dion Johnson, and I'm really excited about speaking with you. So reach out. See ya.